entered the race on Friday. Today, we get word that Victoria Seaman is dropping out of the CD3 race. Victoria Seaman has been so gracious to join us. Victoria, it's always good to talk to you. Your thoughts on what you announced this morning. Can you give us the broad strokes and maybe go into your thinking of maybe why you did what you did today, dropping out?
Well, I think my press release statement kind of said it all. I want to go a little bit deeper into that, though. Danny and I and our families have been friends for years, and I've known him longer than some of the kids have been here. And we're the two clear front runners. We're going to attack each other, and we need to make sure we have this seat in November. And we have the same supporters. We have the same fundraising supporters. And when I looked at social media over the last 6 days and saw how this was dividing us, it was tearing everybody apart, it just was a very tough decision for me. I met with my women's committee last night. I have a group of the most amazing Republican activist women, and we just, really had to talk about what we're going to do. We have a fundraiser, fashion show April 7th, and what we've done, Kevin, is we've turned lemons into lemonade. We're forming a women's PAC, Battle-Born Conservative Women, and we are going to continue with the fundraiser, and we're going to raise money for our women candidates that do not have primaries right now, and the conservative women. And so I really had to look at what was best for our party, what was best, how we could win these seats. Am I disappointed that I didn't get heads up on this? Absolutely. It was very devastating for me. But I, like Danny, believe in the America First policies and support our president. And to be honest with you, he's got the endorsement. He's got the money from the Senate race. And it was a tough race for me. And I don't want to destroy each other and end up with the blue seat.
And is it safe to say that with the passage of time, that any fences that needed mending will be mended between you and Danny?
Well, right now we have to worry about saving the seats in Nevada and getting good people elected. And let's talk about this. We've had our women take a back seat quite a bit, and we need to get conservative women elected. And I'm very excited about all these women coming together on my women's PAC that have decided to come, my women's committee, that have agreed with me that we need to stay in our committee and form a PAC and get good people elected. So that's what I really want to talk about, is how we need to move forward and get, save our state, turn it red. And that's my concern right now. That's where my focus is. And I'm going to plug Saturday, April 7th, 11 to 2. Go on my website and sign up for my newsletter, because we're going to go out and fight and get good women elected.
Again, joining us on our City National Bank guest hotline, Victoria Seaman, the former candidate in CD3. I got to ask you, though, was there pressure from the state party, from the Trump administration? Were you getting any outside pressure to drop out?
No, and on the contrary, my supporters were asking me to stay in. And these are the people that I care about. My supporters, the people who have invested time in this. My team was the most amazing team. I'm going to give them a shout out. They were loyal to the end. And I didn't get any pressure from anyone to drop out of this race. I believe that, we'd had a good fight, and that would have been the problem, is, we could have destroyed each other, and it wasn't worth it for my family and I to go through and to try to destroy a family that I've been close to over many years now. So, no, there was no pressure from anyone. It was my decision, my family and my team that came together and made this decision together.
You leave a very talented field that is still in this race. Is Danny the clear favorite at this point?
Absolutely. Dan, we of course, there's been many polls out there. Danny and I were the clear front runners, and Danny will win at this primary, and I do not want to lose the seat in November. So I thought the best thing for me to do was to not try to destroy another candidate in the race at this time.
Are you endorsing Danny? Are you urging your followers, your volunteers to help Danny Tarkanian?
I think people, will choose who they feel is the best candidate at this time, and I want them to move forward with who they think is the best candidate. But I would like to step aside because I know it would have been a bloodbath between Danny and I.
Let me ask you, these races, they cost a lot of money. Were you having any problem? You weren't having any problems raising money, were you?
No, I wasn't, as a matter of fact, but Danny and I share the same fundraisers. You got to understand that. Danny and I closely align in our policies, and we share the same fundraisers. We share a lot of the same supporters. And when he jumped into the race, it changed all that. It divided people, and it was something that we need to really think about to win the seat in November. And my concern is the voters and the supporters, that we move forward and we get the seat.
Should other candidates in the CD3 race drop out and essentially clear the field and allow Danny to spend all his money on a general election rather than in the primary?
I can't speak for other candidates, and I don't want to do that at this time, Kevin. I just want to say that I didn't want to divide the party anymore, and I did not want, we were the clear front runners, and that would have been where we would have had to attack each other. And I didn't see a clear path for us winning this race if that would happen in November, and that's what we need to do. We need to concentrate on winning in November. And like I said, my goal moving forward is to support conservative women getting elected, and that's where I'm going to put my focus. And we need to win in November. So I need people to, go ahead.
Go ahead.
So I need people to go to VictoriaSeaman.com and get on that email so we can really move forward and turn these lemons into lemonade, like I said.
And I'm assuming we have not heard the last of Victoria Seaman as a candidate. You will run again somewhere, will you not?
Kevin, right now I'm going to get people elected. I'm going to get great conservative women elected, and that is my concentration. And, we don't know what's going to happen in the future. We didn't expect what was going to happen on Friday. I expected to be the next congresswoman of CD3. So, the future, I'm sure it holds great things for all of us. But right now we need to concentrate on getting we need to turn this state red. So I'm urging everyone to join me in getting great candidates elected.
What do you know about the Democrat side? What is it, Susie Lee? I don't know that much about it. What do you know about the Democrats and what kind of opposition they're going to offer to the Republican nominee?
And hence why I am not in this race any longer. I don't want to offer them anything. So I don't know what the Democrats are doing. I'm not involved with the Democratic Party, but it's going to be a tough race. Whoever does get the nominee, and I predict it will be Danny Tarkanian, and it's going to be a tough race. And so we need to win that seat in November. Without a doubt, Kevin, we've got to push and win that seat in November. That is what we should all be concentrating on.
In our final couple of minutes, you've been in the race. You've been in the arena. Can you tell me what CD3 voters are thinking? What are the issues that they really care about? I know there are a lot of extraneous issues that get thrown out there, but what are the issues that folks in CD3 care about?
Well, you absolutely know that I've been working like crazy. My family has. We've been out in the field, and we have talked to voters since August. So we absolutely know the top issues. The first top issue I can tell you is health care. They are very upset that we did not repeal and replace Obamacare. It has to go away. People cannot afford to pay a mortgage payment as their health insurance payment and the high deductibles and co-payments they are paying. So without a doubt, health care is first. Second is illegal immigration. People are disgusted with sanctuary cities, sanctuary states. I believe, and as a congresswoman, and hopefully our next congressman or congresswoman will definitely defund any sanctuary cities and sanctuary states in this country, because people are very, very upset about the illegal immigration issue.
Well, it's going to be interesting to see how this race in CD3 progresses. I know we're going to be talking with you again soon. Prior to your fundraiser, let me know. We'll get you back on. We'll talk about it. We'll promote it. We'll get people there, okay?
You got it. Saturday, April 7th, go on to VictoriaSeaman.com or my Facebook. You can buy tickets, and we're going to get great conservative women elected. So thanks a lot for having me on, Kevin. And we got to win Nevada in 2018 for Republicans.
Thank you so much. That's Victoria Seaman joining us on our City National Bank Guest Hotline. Stick around. More to do as we